Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to What It Means to Be a Raider. If you love football, I don't care if you're a Raider fan, I don't care who you are, and you love toughness and you love people, our next guest is football royalty, one of the greatest to ever play the game of football at any position. He is a legend, he is an icon, he defines the game of football. Forever, his legacy, other people will be judged by him. I am humbled and honored to welcome to Sports Illustrated's What Does It Mean to Be a Raven cast, the one and only, the great Jim Otto. Mr. Otto, how are you, sir?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, and what an honor. I have to tell you, I've had the privilege over many, many years in the business of interviewing so many great athletes, but meeting you is so special. My father and you are the same age, and I was an offensive lineman, and he always held you up as the gold standard. So thank you for all the memories you gave my father and for the big shadow you cast over my life.
Well, that's great. Thanks a lot, man. I love it when someone says that their father took me and took me to the barn to the game, and we won.
Well, thank you, Mr. Otto. Mr. Otto, a lot of people they look at Raiders fans and Raiders players, and it's just different. If you had to explain to someone what does it mean to be a Raider, you are Mr. Raider, you and Al Davis. What does it mean to be a Raider, Mr. Otto?
Well, to me, it was hit or be hit, and be the best that you can be, and that's what I always wanted to be, and I wanted to also, naturally be a great football player. It was a type of thing that I could always look back at my high school coach and he'd say, "Otto, don't get your butt beat. You got to go and beat them," and I did. That's what I did.
Mr. Otto, your career is so full of so many wonderful moments. Do you have one or two moments that stick out to you as some of the highlights to you?
You know, it's pretty hard because, I've played a long time and there are so many instances that come to mind that, remind me of playing hurt, remind me of great games with when I came off the field bloodied and battered, and yet we won the game, and there was just, and those are victories. Those are all victories to me, and I was very fortunate that I was able to play in some of those games, and it's just the type of football that I wanted to play, and I got a chance to play it.
Mr. Otto, I have often said that Al Davis is not just a Raiders icon or an NFL icon. He's an American icon because he changed all of professional sports. Can you share your thoughts on Al Davis, please, sir?
Well, I when he came and became an owner of the team and started drafting and doing things like that, picking up people, picking up players. It was really a great feeling to be able to sit and watch him do that, and then go out on the field and see how doing that type of drafting and whatever, we had the best team, and we had the best team for a long time.
What do you think about the Raiders moving to Vegas, Mr. Otto?
Well, it's not. I don't know what to think about it. They, are standing a chance of, and the Raiders have always been a team of challenges, and things like that. And this, going to Las Vegas is a challenge to them, and it'll be great to see what they can do there. And there are times that the times are changing, and so Mr. Davis decided to do that, and I'm sure it's a great choice.
This gentleman is one of the greatest football players at any position to ever play the game of football. What an honor to talk to the great Jim Otto on what does it mean to be a Raider. I wanted to ask you, Mr. Otto, several years ago, I had the opportunity to meet Warren Spahn, the terrific pitcher, as you know, Major League Baseball pitcher who lived in Hartshorn, Oklahoma. And he talked about how baseball had changed, how the game had changed. Is the game today even any way like what you played in?
Well, it's the game today is still hitting and hit or be hit, and there's I just think it's a great game of contact, and it'll always be that, and so they're going to have to show me how it's going to be different this year.
Mr. Otto, your legendary greatest skill was your toughness. You may have played against guys who were bigger, faster, stronger, but no one was tougher than you. So I have to ask, did that come from your father? Where did that toughness come from, Mr. Otto?
Well, the toughness that I have came from, different avenues of play that I played, and I wanted to be the best. I wanted to, show people that I could be the best, and I was going to be the best. So it was mainly my determination that I tried to do. Describe to people on the field, and I did it with my helmet, my shoulder pads, and I kicked butt all the time.
You certainly did. Mr. Otto, just a couple more questions. I promise I'm hurrying, but as we talk about what does it mean to be a Raider, you are adored by Raiders fans around the world. You are treated like royalty. They love you. I'm just curious, what is it that makes Raiders fans so special? It's so much different than almost anywhere else in the NFL. What makes Raiders fans special?
It's strange, but I can give you a special answer there, and if you're a Raider fan, you're somebody special, definitely. And we've got Raider fans and Raider players that are on the field and playing the game for themselves, playing the game for their home, and they get out there and battle to win, and they come off the field a winner. It's a great feeling. It's hard to explain something like that when you're a part of it. And I was there all those years, and I watched my teammates, the great teammates that I had, and I wouldn't give that up for anything.
Mr. Otto, Matt Millen is one of my very dear friends, and he said to me when trying to describe Raiders fans, he says it's one of the only places in all of sports where the players view the fans as part of the team as much as the fans look at the players as the team. Did you experience that as well?
I experienced it as well. I didn't get a chance to have it in my pocket that long, but it was, the fans and the players got along, and we were, really a great bunch of guys to play football with. I will always cherish it. It's a great deal.
Mr. Otto, your shadow is cast so deeply across the game of football. I want to ask you just two more questions and we'll be done. What one day when people write about Jim Otto, what do you want them to say about you, sir?
Well, I think so much of it has been said already, and but I'll just state this, that I played football because I love the game, and I did everything I could to win, and people knew that, and that was my belief. It I wanted people to respect me, and so that's the way it is.
Last question from me, Mr. Otto, but you are forever tied with the Raiders. You are a Raider. What does being a Raider mean to the great Mr. Otto?
Well, it's the greatness of the Raiders that I enjoy, and there's so many of the players that we have are great Raiders, and I look at one of the young great ones, and I think, gosh, I wish I was on that guy's team. I'd really like to play with him. So when you got everybody in the world trying to play with the Raiders, and it's a great feeling, and I loved it very much, and it was what I cherish most in my life.
Mr. Otto, as I told you at the beginning, it's a privilege and an honor. I have met everybody there is to meet, from Michael Jordan on down, and but getting a chance to interview you is one of the highlights of my career because I hold you in such deep regard. Thank you for being gracious with our time. And I would say that if we had to describe what it means to be a Raider, we just put a picture of you up.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. And let's go Raiders.
All right. God bless you, Mr. Otto. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.